This is my big, beautiful, bold, brash, not actually that big, pedal board. It's a little scuffed, maybe a lot scuffed, depending on who you ask, but it's mine. It's a stereo DI guitar bass rig. You can plug guitar or bass into this, and I love it. I've got wireless unit, so when I'm playing on stage I can go up and run around. This makes me completely wireless, which is beautiful. Going into the Origin Effects Cali 76 compressor, I love this compressor. Going into the Tonex one, which is amp modeling, so I can put guitar or bass models on this. Right now I'm running my WT800 Eden with a 410 cab, 410 XLT, and I absolutely love that for bass. Beefy, high gospel, high-end gospel-y tone. If I go and I change the setting, it is a amp that my close friend and bandmate made, and it's called the Cleaning Machine, and it's got chorus on it, which is inbuilt on the Tonex one, and it sounds amazing. It's like McGee tone. It's awesome. It has a bunch of high-end, super clear, breaks up fast, so it's super dynamic, and in that way it's so inspiring to me. And then it goes into the Walrus Audio delay and reverbs, which are awesome. I've only had these for a little while now, but I absolutely love them. The biggest reason why I love them, it might be like, why does that even matter? But it's the mix knobs. So I can turn to 100% wet on both of them and give it only the effect, and especially on the reverb, but on both of them, it's just an effect that I love, having super ambient trails and long repeats. And yeah, that's just my favorite part about this entire rig, is these mix knobs. Now you might be wondering why it's amp sim into these lovely things, and that's a good question. There is, and some people hate this about some reverbs and some delays, but there's a real high-end clarity and sparkliness to these two pedals that is completely lost if you were to put it into an amp sim, really a cab sim. A cab sim will take out all of that sparkly high-end definition, and the reason I like these is because of that sparkly high-end definition. That's what gives this character, and these two are just awesome pedals and have so many versatile options. And then these go into the Flamma stereo looper. This thing sucks and I hate it, and I'm gonna replace it. It was just a super cheap stereo reverb pedal that I think I got for 45 bucks on Reverb, and I was like, that's it. That's what fits in my budget right now. This is it. And you know, there's nothing wrong with it. There's just some like UI issues. I've deleted so many loops accidentally on this thing. If you accidentally do this and go one notch one way or the other and put it on a different slot accidentally, it'll just discard your loop. So you won't have that loop anymore. And I've done that more times than I would like to admit when I'm trying to save something, because to save it, you have to press down and hold, and deleting it is one little turn either way, and it's just super annoying. I would not recommend this pedal, but it gets the job done for what I need. And then just a regular Radial Engineering stereo direct box. This is where the scuffed aspect of this build comes in, because if I want to actually use this direct box, I got to do it like that. So let me show you really quick. And in order to actually plug it into anything, you need to have it tilted out like that, which is just bad design. What I could probably do is I could get some longer cables and run it so that it can go like this instead. In fact, I've never thought about doing that until right now, but I probably could do that. I'll have to mess with that. But this is just a regular bog standard DI box, and all of the gigs that I play are direct gigs. There's never a time where I need to carry an amp. My band runs in-ear monitors, so running just direct into the board and then out into ears is beautiful. I much prefer it to wedge monitors. Now, do I like getting loud? Of course I love getting loud. Do I complain when there's an amp already there set up for me? Absolutely not. If there is an amp already there set up for me, it does mean having to turn this off and not have the sound of the amp and cab that I like, which can be a good thing and can be a bad thing. Me personally, I really like to just use my amp and cab model that I like, but if there's like an SVT or there's like some cool amp sitting there at the gig that I want to try out, I will totally use an actual onstage amp. But otherwise, I'm going direct every time. It's so much easier for me and for my band and for setup and teardown and for mixing on stage, making sure that there's not too much bleed over in the monitors. It's just better. So yeah, this is my rig. It's super compact, lightweight, easy, simple. What I do is I'll carry my bass on my back and I'll carry this thing in its bag over my shoulder, and that's all I need for basically every gig that I play, is just that bag and my bass, and I'm good. I've been calling this thing the idea box because it's just amazing at inspiring. There is no end to the creativity here. To me, especially with the looper, just being able to do whatever and make a whole complete mix basically on just this board is my dream and why I put this pedal board together in the first place. Most of the time when I'm running live, when I'm actually playing a set, the only things that ever get engaged is these two. The only thing actually affecting my sound are these two. Just light compression and then amp model. For bass especially, keeping it simple is 100% the way to go. I will always know that these two things sound good on, and when we're running our own sound, these are perfectly set up to fit within a band mix and just make sense for the music that I'm playing. And this stuff is also fun to sometimes get to mess around with live. I'm rarely clicking on the looper when I'm live. I want to be able to do my own solo-y looper thing. But these two I will click on. Ambient washes and textures, especially during transitions of songs, is unbelievably important, especially in playing in a trio, which is what I'm doing most of the time. At the very end of a song, being able to just do a reverb bomb and then going out of the song before and into this next song is just super useful. All right, let me get this thing set up really quick and then we can hear some of the beautiful sounds that are in this thing.